get you every time. Okay, here we go. Let's see. It's preparing.
Right into the chat.
The content of this meeting is being sent to YouTube. Okay, folks, if you say so. Okay, and done, and let's record. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Yes, we are here. It's not an illusion. We are here. It is the Wandering Spotlight here on JLJ Media. Oh my God, everybody. So we are here to talk about the I'm very energetic this morning, even though I had like 4 hours of sleep because I was watching Twisters, the movie, last night.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
It's good, but I ended up watching it till like 3 or 4 in the morning, whatever. And I'm also in my crock pot. I'm cooking.
I saw
chicken.
that in the
Yeah,
pig. I saw that.
He's a little pig. But I had to cook that chicken because it was gonna go bad. So I just checked on it. It looks good so far. But so I was up late, but I'm so excited. I'm alive. I have coffee. We're alive. It's me. It's Tami Govea. Hi, Tami Govea.
Hi.
and it's Amanda Russ.
Hi,
Bitches.
guys.
That was my Mary Poppins hi. Hi.
Hi. We're all here. We're here to talk about the young and the restless and what has happened. Before I got to do my church announcements, of course. This is JLJ Media. You see, we're on a special time because that's what we're on a special time for a while. And there is no Bold for a while. We're not doing Bold for a while. We're on hiatus. We do a lot of shows all year long.
We hate the show right now. Come on, be real. We hate the show.
Right now, we're not like we like the show right now. I'm not happy with any storylines, and I'm taking a break. Taking a break. Plus, we do a lot of shows all year round. We need breaks sometimes. We need a little break sometimes because we have lives. Yeah. But let me back at some point. But check out our old episodes. But check out my latest review on Bold and Beautiful Rewind, where I talk about Carter and Hope. After this, Frank and I celebrated 9 years the last time we were on.
Oh, yay.
I gave him his trophy. I gave him his trophy, which he was I think I almost got Frank to cry on camera. The first time in 9 years, he was not expecting that. Because I love Frank. So we did that. We're back talking about General Hospital and all the wonderful stuff that's happening on there. I don't care if anybody says I'm loving it right now. I think it's way better than it's been in years.
Are they keeping Jack on the screen? They keeping him on? Thank God. I just drool every time he's on screen.
Oh my God.
God bless America.
He is so good. Oh my God. He is one hot Australian.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Girl, you don't know. This guy's name, his real name is Charles Measure. He is hot. And you can measure. So anyway, we talk about General Hospital. That'll be up PM, of course. We're talking about that. Who's in chat? What's in chat? Okay. Also, Dish and Days, my chocolate twin and his company, actually have pre-recorded an episode today. Because Tony will be seeing Tami Govea soon. They're going to some events and stuff. So Tony couldn't. He's also going to the Big Brother finale event here in LA also tonight. So, but they have an episode. They recorded it yesterday. It'll be out at 3 p.m. Go ahead and check that out. Go to the chat. That chat will be happening as it always is.
And it just breaks my heart about the loss of Drake Augustin. That's just.
Yeah, we talked about that on General Hospital last week.
It just breaks my heart over and over again.
Yes, it's really bad. Measure says it all. George said exactly. That's what I said to Amanda. Charles Measure, look it up. He's hot. He's hot. Anyway, so just that. Get back on track. Okay. This week. Well, last week it was Michelle Stafford's 30th anniversary. 30 years with her association. I know it's been off and on, but with her association with the Young
she
and the
was
Restless.
like 5 years old when she started.
Exactly. Oh, that's amazing. I mean,
that's a child thing.
How is that possible?
And we already did an interview together. So it's a wonderful interview. We also celebrate our 10-year friendship kind of through this interview. So check that. I'll be checking out this week. She has a standalone episode happening this week. So my interview will be the same day as the standalone. I can always find what time it is, what day it is. But so look out for that. So me and Michelle, we talk about Skin Nation, me organizing her, and all her times as Phyllis. So that'll be out later. We love Michelle, and it was great. Also, like I said, Drake Hostin has passed since then. We've talked about me and Frank talked about last week. But I do want to ask you, Tami, any thoughts? You and I both did Dish and Days. and it's still reverberating. His death is still reverberating. So what are your thoughts? You met him. You met him like I did. You met him like I did. You met him.
Swing for the fences, people. Life is short, so swing for the fences. That was his motto. And you lose an icon like that, who was so beloved by his co-workers and fans, and who was just so authentic and generous in spirit. When you lose that kind of energy on this planet, it's a loss.
Yeah.
Right? It's a loss. It's like, no, we need that energy. Don't go anywhere. So yeah, my heart, goes out to the family. It's a tough one. Tough loss.
Amanda, what do you want to say? You want to say something?
I agree with Tami. I was sad. How long was he on that show?
Over like 30, 35, 36, 7 years. It was like,
wow.
86, yeah.
Wow.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
And like I got to interview him. We got to meet him, and he's a pro, and it was right, Mysterio. It was totally unexpected. It was hard. It was unexpected. We had a lot lost that weekend. I mean, it was a lot. I mean, from John Amos to Maggie Smith. I mean, it was like everybody was dying that weekend. It seemed like it was kind of weird.
Everyone looked at their watches and said, "Okay, it's time.
Time to go. Time to go." So it was kind of
right.
all that.
That's somewhere to be.
I guess somewhere to go. Not here. I go somewhere else. It was kind of weird that weekend, but the Drake one was like, wow. And if you don't go and watch Stephen Nichols talk about him on Entertainment Tonight, or don't go and watch, you'll be crying. You'll be crying when they start crying. When the actors are crying over their co-star. What else? So we just hear that. So we just like again give our heart out to his wife Victoria and his kids. He was only 70 years old.
Oh wow.
It's just like, that's just crazy. I know for some people that's a long time. That's a great life, but in some ways it's also young. We live longer now these days. Yeah. So it's one of those kind of things.
He's always in such phenomenal shape, right? So
yes,
you expected him to be on the landscape for at least another 15 years.
Oh well, yeah,
10, 15 years, yeah.
Yeah, easily. Hard to watch days without him. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And folks, and also on Your Household, we will be talking about Steven got you crying. No, Steven started crying. I was like, oh, okay. And also on Your Household, we'll continue to talk about Kelly Monaco and what's going on with that situation. She put stuff out there. Woo, it looks like it's going to be a little messy. As everybody's remembering Billy Miller this weekend. So it was on General Hospital and on Young and the Restless. So just a shout out to his family, who are still grieving his loss. Another tragedy. I mean, it's just so young. These are young people, and life, like Terry said, life's just short, kids. It goes by super fast. Shout out to my mom and it was her anniversary with her late husband. We went out to celebrate. It would have been 26 years. Last year she couldn't, sick, so we took her out.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a really good day, and it was cute. So we ate the things that he liked to eat. It was so funny. We were laughing. He liked British shrimp. That was one of his favorite things. I don't know why. What about British shrimp? So we all had British shrimp.
Yeah. Oh well, who doesn't love a shrimp, right?
Well, I know. I like shrimp. So there you go. And yes, and also
something like liver.
Right?
You love liver.
I like liver and onions. I
can't stand liver.
I do. I like it. And Estelle, who plays Lily, got married last week also. So congratulations to her and her husband got married. So congratulations. Congratulations to them. And then I could get it out. Like, wow, I could get it out. For their wedding. They were married. So they're doing that. So before we get to the show, I want to thank everybody. We have 2 after shows that are doing very well right now because they are so kind of they're Nicholas Chavez related. We have the Monsters after show here on JLJ Media in association with 10th Floor G8. Matt and Kat are the hosts, and it's doing so well for us that Eric and Lau Menendez stuff is. I'm watching the series; it's good. And it's the co-star of Nicholas is really, really good. He's really, really good. We have that after show here on all audio platforms, and I'm doing the Aaron Hernandez after show which is it's a big hit for us here too. And it's another tragic story. If you're a Patriots fan, football player from Boston, New England, check it out. It's on FX Hulu. And I'm doing both. We have both those after shows here. You'll see a lot of your soap stars on these things here on JLG Media. We're working it out, kids. Working it out. All right. General Hospital. General Hospital. Wrong place. Why
I
not?
was like, wait, what? I didn't watch that one.
Oh, we're talking General Hospital. I just saw Mysterio's like, I don't want Sam to leave. I know. It's already, Sam is gone. She already, Clay Michael, she filmed her last scenes. She's done. She's already out. And she's not happy.
She's mad.
Okay.
That's not the first time, is it? I feel like that's not the first time, is it? That she's been mad. Am I wrong?
Oh, her mad? Wait, no, she's mad about a lot of stuff. Girl. Yeah. She said the truth will come out someday, whatever that means. Why in our kids? I have to say I have been entertained mostly by one storyline. I mean, there's other stuff that's kind of whatever. I know Abby and Devon are getting married. Whatever. We'll get to all that in a second. But we're going to start out with Sharon. Sharon. I was going to start the conversation, let the ladies go. Just go. If this chick is not nominated for a lead actress Emmy, I am walking out. I don't want to go. I'm like, between her and Melanie Thomas Scott, I mean, what a year for these actresses. They are showing us, because it's like Sharon's on every day. And this chick is giving it to us, giving us creepy, giving us aloof, giving us.
This is so weird. It's so weird. I mean, like, I'm like, how do they not notice how weird? Like,
I know
even her hair. Like when she went out with Nick, her hair was nuts. I was like,
It was.
God, it's like a freaking Stepford wife.
Yeah, she's all like,
that's what it is.
Robotic.
Yes. Like, hi. But when she was like, Nick wants me, Nick. You're like, that's kind of creepy there. Like, she was like creepy. And then Mariah was fine. She held a meeting together and blah, blah. And I'm like,
yeah, everyone's like, oh, she's doing great. She's so much better now. What?
Oh, and you're right also. And Kenneth, you're actually right. And Lyndon Ashby needs to have either guests or supporting actor nomination.
Totally.
Seriously. I mean, it is pound for pound, scene for scene. When he pops up, and when he didn't pop up that one time, she's like, I was just like, Sharon Case is like, just, I'm like, it's this, I mean, but he was like, she was driving and she's like, where are you? Like, I need you. Like, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm totally enthralled in this. So ladies going, I'm totally enthralled in this whole storyline.
Oh, I'm the same way. I'm the same way because I don't know her history like you guys do either. Like all of the history. So it's like really shocking to me, all of these things. And I'm like, can she actually get away with it?
I don't know. That's what's crazy too. You're like, Heather's dead, bitches. We saw about Heather dead.
Yeah, but did Sharon kill her though?
I know. That's
because we never saw that happen.
No, we didn't.
Sharon started to get all fuzzy, remember? She blacked out. Yes. And then when she woke up, Heather was dead.
Yes.
So I don't think she killed her.
Oh, okay.
You know, I think while she passed out, maybe Heather slipped or like, I don't know what happened. And that's the only way that Sharon will be able to get off on all these charges. Like once everything does come to light.
Right.
But yeah.
I told you guys, well, I don't know if you were here about it, right? I said, they never show anything just because. Who said that?
Maybe they're gonna do like the temporary insane thing. Like, oh well, she didn't mean to do it. She didn't know what she was doing.
Well, it's true, but that still doesn't mean she's not gonna get locked away.
True.
And we can't have Sharon gone.
No.
She needs to be on. Needs to stay in Genoa City and be normal again.
Yeah, I'm just it's well. Oh yeah, folks. I forgot. Major news.
What?
Ed Scott's coming back as executive producer on Y&R.
What does that mean?
Melody's husband. He used to run it.
Oh.
He was on Bold. Now he bring it back to Y&R. Everybody's like, But also,
he shakes things up.
I know. And Mysterio, Paul Williams,
He's a shaker.
Mysterio, Doug Davis is not coming back on Young and Restless. That's not happening.
Is he dead or he just had a heart attack?
He had a heart attack. I laughed so hard he had a heart attack.
They said he's recovering.
I'm surprised that they just didn't kill him.
I know, me too. I'm telling you, folks, so Doug Davis, he doesn't run his mouth. He's not coming back.
They left the door open though.
Well, of course.
Why not just kill him and his daughter?
Right. The whole thing is now they explained why he won't be there for any funeral or anything.
Right.
He can't because you couldn't come to town. So they explained that. So he can't do anything. He's gone.
Right.
But anyway, back to the I'm with you guys. I don't know how they're gonna work this out. And I mean, I'm edge of my seat. I'm like, how's this gonna play out?
I hate.
Heather's dead. They showed Heather dead. I'm like,
they did.
Seriously think she's dead.
She was cleaning blood.
Yeah, they literally showed her.
Scrubbing.
I would think by now, if it was a dream, they would have done it. Would have showed us that.
But it makes me crazy to see Chance fumbling around like this.
Yeah.
Like trying to put the spotlight on Daniel. Did you have an argument? What'd you argue about? And bringing up the fact, could Heather have been seeing someone? Oh my God, like that's just so. But that's what Sharon wants, right? I love it when Cameron leans into her and says, "You're gonna have to lie, like you lied before."
I know. And then he walks in and she's just, and he's like, "Are you okay?" Up with the
lie. When she said I was there that night, I was like, "Oh,
I know."
I was.
Can't they get surveillance camera video or something?
I'm saying that's where the cameras? Where's like?
Aren't they staying at the sports club or something?
No. Well, no.
Oh, they're in an apartment. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, they're in an apartment though.
And
yeah.
No, I can just picture Sharon in the stairway of the apartment complex or condo complex, whatever, just like tossing the body.
Yeah.
Because you can't carry her. You just like,
no, you can't.
We'll just toss her down.
Pushing her down and she just
yeah.
Folks, that's literally dead weight.
Yeah.
Right.
Literally.
Oh,
I know folks like when my stepdad couldn't walk or anything, and he's like 5'4", whatever. He was dead weight.
Yeah,
it was hard to carry. When people are invalids sometimes, and my knees are, they can't help you. It's weird how heavy they get. So if you're dead,
it is.
Yep, the bones.
No matter how little or tall you are. Yeah, but yeah, it's the waste. Every day she's just like so out of it. And when the house was messy at first, it was a couple weeks ago when the house was messy. And I think Nick walked in, he was like, what the? He was like, what the fuck? Until she cleaned it up, because then Cameron, you got to clean this up. It's like, it's the attention to detail. You said the hair, her makeup, she's wearing, how she looks, her aloof looks off into the ether. It's so good. She's doing it every day. So folks, you want a storyline for Sharon, you've got a storyline for Sharon.
Right. We were bitching and moaning for months about
we were
just being in the coffee shop and just being, decoration for the set.
True.
And when she found out that Paul had a heart attack, she ran that corner. She's like, she jumped out of her skin.
She did.
You're like, why? I mean, not that it was a rough thing, but it comes to like, okay, why is she like that hard? And she had to play that off.
It just bugs me when Chance went over to interview her, to talk to her. Like, come on, you guys are together. I mean, it annoys me to no end that Nick doesn't pick up on anything. But, not even Chance picks up. Something's wrong.
I know, and she acts so weird, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, my manners. Do you want some tea?" And I'm like, "This is weird."
She doesn't even talk like Sharon.
No,
she's just like this.
Yeah.
So right. Strange. That's
she doesn't even talk like her. It's just it's a whole other person that Sharon has created. Right? Sharon.
Yeah. And I I just don't see how no one seems to notice. They're all like, oh, she's doing great. She's doing so great. I'm like, where? What are y'all talking about?
No, it's just a mess.
Yeah, but it's V Carter says prime example. I'll using some of these older in quotes soap actors to their fullest and good writing.
Yeah.
I know. I was looking at some old Guiding Light episodes on YouTube.
Love Guiding Light.
I do too. And I was just looking at Reva and all them. I was like, God, this is when writing was good.
Yeah.
The writing was good.
Oh, y'all. I had a connection when I went to that Guiding Light event. I had a connection fit. They were all there. Kim Zimmer was there. She sang for us. I was like, I can't. My mom would die right now. Well,
oh, sorry, 1 second.
That's okay.
Go ahead. What's the next thing? Well, we can talk to the next thing while I answer this email real quick.
Can we talk about Lily?
Yes, please do.
I
did cheer on Friday though about Lily on Friday, but go ahead and start it.
I thought that Nikki was so funny to me. There was something about, because I totally get it. She's like, well, she didn't say this, but she said this. She was like, well, I didn't want to hurt you, but I'm not going to go against my husband. And I really want that company. So you know what? You can still work there though. Like, I don't know why you're getting so upset. I mean, I did trick you, but my bad. It's like, and I'm like, all right, cool. At least she was just honest.
I was happy. Yeah. I knew she would be honest with her. I mean, that was a really good call that Lily made when she saw her sitting there, like thinking, well, if anyone's going to give me the truth, I'm clearly not going to get it from Victor.
No.
But his non-answer was an answer.
Right.
Lily just needed it to be verbalized. Like,
yeah.
If I were her and I walked out of Victor's office, I would know the answer. I'm not getting the CEO position. He's just using me. But I need to, she said, I need to hear it from someone. So I'm glad.
I loved all that, Tami, actually. I loved the suspense though. It was like, Nikki. Because you could tell Nikki was having problems with this. She was having problems.
Yeah. She was like that.
She was.
But like Amanda said,
she didn't want to say it. She didn't want to say it at first.
No, but the thing is, like you said, Amanda, she wants it also, but she felt bad, but she also wants it. So it's two things going on, which is very, I love that. That's complex. But in fact, they kept going, like, come on, Nikki. I thought we're friends. And Nikki kept talking around it, like, we respect you. So like, you're right. And when Victor didn't lie. It's all in the wording. He just kept saying, you'll be taken care of. You're taken care of. And I mean, he never admitted to what she was calling out.
Never answered the question.
Exactly. I love it.
Never answered it.
Love it. That's to me, that's classic Victor. So he's not a lie or nothing. He's just like, yeah. So the thing that got me was that I love that Nikki was like, I gotta tell her. And I love that. And I cheered because I said, Lily is finally smartening up. They're making her writing her a little smarter. She knows something is that when she goes, oh my God, this was you guys were doing it. And she figured it out. And when she said, I'm done.
Well, I love the fact that Devon had figured it out.
Yeah.
I love that conversation with the two of them.
Devon figured
it out. He's like, honey, I love you.
True.
Let me tell you what's going on. And she was just completely in denial. Like, Victor wouldn't do that.
He would never do that to me.
Wouldn't do it to our father's memory, like she was using all this other, Catherine, they wouldn't use those people and lie like this, right?
And Nikki was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to take a moral hit on this one. Okay.
She did.
I get it. She's like, it was wrong. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take the moral hit on this one. And I'm like dying. I was dying. That
was awesome.
See what she did?
She
was like, oh no, the chat. Okay, I say, Candace, say Guy Light and I appear. Okay, of course you would, Candace.
Right?
Candace. Lily is lucky, honestly, because nobody will give you a job out of jail. Oh, so Juwan's going in the direction. It was so joy. There's some people in this chat don't care about Lily, apparently. Lily deserves what she gets. She knows how Victor operates. It should be some surprise. Another note, Victor using Neil's name should cause drama for Don and Abby.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Victor gave Lily some political speak. Right, exactly right. That's very true.
Well, when Devon finds out about all this, he's not going to want anything from Victor. So that's going to cause a rift between him and Abby. And like, where are we getting married?
Yes.
You friggin' run a restaurant. Just get married in the friggin' restaurant.
That's what I
making drama out of this.
Don't they have some kind of huge house or something too? Like
they do. The Chancellor home.
Yeah. Shut up, people.
I think it's because I think it's what you said, Tami. It's to cause a thing for them between Abby and Devon. I think you and whoever in this chat said that. I think that's what it is. It's to cause a rift between them. And go, okay. And I'm just like, I just cheered. I was like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Lily's not my favorite character either, but I'm glad she figured it out. I did cheer. They're like, good, you figured it out. So now let's see what happens. Because Audra's out. Like Lasad, that was crazy. He's like, bye, bitch. She out.
That was awesome.
Woo, he let her go. I was like, wow. Like, Kyle. Ooh, and
Kyle played her.
Oh, he did. But it's not about them. It's again, I know it's like a broken record. That's like a broken record. But it's Peter Bergman. I'm sorry. When Kyle and him were talking, and Peter did this thing where it's like his face when he really realized that Kyle is behind this. It's not just
that
Victor.
Diane was right.
Yeah.
And Diane was right.
I've never been on Diane's side, but I've been on her side.
Yeah.
I know.
Exactly.
But his face, like, well, because it's your child. You don't want to think that. Your child's gonna do that. You want to think that at all.
All this stuff though, like if it's one thing, all right, two things, oh no. This is like way too far. I agree with Jack. And you're right. The look on his face. I paused it for a second because the look on his face was like recognition, but also devastation. Like,
yes.
Oh my God, Diane was right. He did do this.
He did.
Like, it was all at once, all three. And I was like, how do you do that? That's so good. Like, he's such a good actor. Right?
Right. No, I'm saying, as I say, it's like a broken record. I go back to Peter Bergman, and it was. I'm not saying that Michael Miller's good too. He's good. He's doing good. But I'm just saying, but Peter, it's just that he has those blue eyes, those piercing eyes. He has an expressive face. And when he was like, because at first he was like, come on, blah, blah, blah. He was like, I can't, I'm not a good actor, so I can't do it. But he just so was like, it like, bam. It was like, wow. Like, right, Cass, if it was a woman, he should have slapped Kyle at that point. Like, we don't slap each other. Oh, that's true. Right. But it was like, he was like, wow. Because someone was like, if Diane and Jack are fighting on purpose. Like, no, it's not on purpose. I don't think it is on purpose. And I still don't think Diane is the sanest and like not less evil. I still think some stuff going on there too. I think she's looking out for herself on some level. But I will agree with Tami this time. She was right about this part.
Yeah.
He literally did something. I mean, it was in front of him. They should have left the thing open, but he did it. I mean, and he did, and he got them. And when Jack was like, but this is, you don't understand, this is not even just about that. It's about Jabot, period. Our best thing in decades. And like, you ruined all of, like, you know, Jack is,
talking about John and the legacy. That broke my heart. This is our legacy we're talking about.
No. And what is the actor's name that plays Kyle again?
Michael Miller.
Oh, he's doing a really good job.
Oh, he's doing good. He's doing good.
Like,
I don't want to.
He's using that, like, he's got so much anger, right? So he's pulling that from somewhere because he's so angry, right? It doesn't even matter. Every time he hurts them, he smiles, and that has Little Miss Princess upset, don't it? Little Miss, what is it? The nanny.
Claire.
Yeah, Miss Poppins. That's what I call her. Miss Poppins is upset. Okay.
Well, her and Jack talked. I was like, ooh, I didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming.
Help. When she said, when it ended with those words, how can I help? Jack saw.
Yes.
Oh.
I know, me too. I was like, oh my God, I did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Did not see that coming. Like,
that
okay,
was
Ryder.
awesome.
That was. Well, see, earlier.
Victor's going to go nuts.
Well, a week ago or so, when Billy and Victoria talking to the kids about their grandfather.
Yeah.
And they kind of sugarcoat, made him look like a bad person, kind of. And Victoria didn't like that, of course, but I thought it was kind of funny. But with the Claire now really finding out, and Jack said, let me give you a little history lesson, little girl. Let me tell you what's going on. And I love that Claire's just like, okay, I'm not as innocent as everybody thinks I am too. Because I did work in the business. I was working there. Everybody, people forget that. She was that new. She was a businesswoman. So she, whatever. So I thought, wow, I didn't see that coming. Did not see that coming at all.
See, I'm worried for her because she doesn't understand how Victor works. Like if you go behind Victor's back,
that's betrayal.
He doesn't care who you are. You are done.
But she's family.
So she won't be done.
She's going to have to reconcile like Victoria has had to reconcile, like Nick has had to reconcile, like Adam has had to reconcile.
Yes.
This is her initiation.
Right. Yes. I like Tami like that.
Right.
Like,
and whenever he gets mad at you, then he punishes you. So
yes,
she needs to get ready for that because it's coming.
It's coming. Oh, I love it because, like you said, it's mainly between him and Victor. So a decade before anybody was around.
Yeah.
And they seriously, they do have years of stuff.
And this is all because of Nikki.
Because of Nikki.
This is all.
Yes. Oh, I was going to say that, Tami. Yes. I was going to say, when he told her a long time ago, I'm not comfortable with him being your sponsor. I'm not comfortable with it. Y'all are going to get too close. I don't like it. Can you please pick another sponsor? They did not listen. And look what happened. Now,
you know how Amanda is. You know how Amanda is. She's like, yo, see, they did you, so that's it, kid. You know how Amanda did that shit.
You got to respect your husband's wishes, or you got to face the consequences. Period. That's what's
go on, Amanda. See, don't.
But it's the same. Like your husband should respect your wishes too. If not, there's consequences to that.
But it's consequences. She's psycho. She's psycho. So don't fuck with her.
And Nikki's like, well, she feels bad about the Jack part, right? She does. She does. Like she does feel bad now, but she knows that there's no way to stop this. Like she just gotta get on board and be on board with it because
Night has left the station.
Yeah, there's no stopping it.
No stopping it.
And she said she did. She goes, I can't change your mind about Jack. Like there's nothing. There's nothing that Victor will. And see, Jack's more amenable to Victor. Victor's just like this whole last thing where he almost killed his. Basically, I think he sees it as he almost killed my wife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That he lived put my wife in a position.
And himself in the process. Like I don't blame him.
But if Victor goes too far, of course, he always does.
Oh yeah. Like, I mean, this is way too far. Yes. Like, come on, dude.
Mm-hmm. But I was saying it got a little interesting. I was like, okay, it got a little interesting now. Okay. Now we got Claire going. Because Claire, they were showing her slowly but surely seeing stuff. And kind of like, that don't look good. That don't seem good. Kind of just kind of there and figure stuff out. And Kyle's like, well, no, just be there for me. I'm good. I'm just trying to make my way in the world, like whatever. And Claire's kind of like, I don't know about all that.
Yeah, she was like, and she even said, I don't really like people celebrating other people's misery.
Okay.
Like, it's not really a thing I like. And I was like, all right, you tell him, Miss Poppins. You tell him.
Medora in the chat room says, Kyle will never be in charge. It's always going to be a Newman.
Right.
Yeah.
He should know that going in. Just that's what Jack said. The only thing we have in common is that we are family. We have a really big belief in family. Jack is always, see, that's why, again, I guess like a broken record. But even Peter Bergman, even Jack's talk with Billy like a week ago, it's like Billy and Kyle are on this trajectory for just failure. And Jack's just like,
totally.
all I want is you guys. Jack wants the Abbotts together, running Jabot. That's what Jack wants. That's what he wants. That's all he wants. He will put anybody in what position. He don't care. He just wants everybody there. And every time Jack says Abbott, Chance, or he goes Chance, I mean Abbott, you can tell his disdain in his voice. Like, yeah, Abbott, Chance. Like he's not. He wants Kyle and Billy to come home and just be with them and just run the company together. And those two boys are just out. They can't do it. But it's kind of Jack and their fault. Sorry, go ahead.
Mommy fired him. What is he supposed to do?
Well, Billy, though. Billy has his own chip on his shoulder, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they always want to be in charge, right?
They always want to be in charge.
They always want to be in charge.
So it's kind of like, I'm waiting for you, because I heard Jess Walton is coming back. So, but I'm waiting for Jill to come in and be like, Billy, you done fucked up. I'm changing everything. And Billy's going to be pissed again. And I just love that Jack's like, because Jack and Billy are brothers, even though he's an older brother, not his child. I just love that he's trying to navigate with Kyle, trying to navigate with Billy. Like, we're family. I don't want to fight with you. We're family. Like, we're family. I think Jack really believes that. He's like, we're family. Why can't we work together? We're family. But I think Jack does think Diane fucked up at first.
Yeah, he does. That's why he was holding on to that, because he didn't really think she should fire him in the first place. So I think, but he realized now, well, you know what? He got fired, but this is way too far. Like, just for getting fired. Like,
well, the thing is, he liked the way that Diane was talking about their son too, because Jack's still coming from a place of he's family, he's our kid, he's family, no matter what he does. I think that's why the later scene was so devastating to him. He's like, just no matter what he does, he's still our son. I still want him. And Diane's going full business, like, with no bitch. She's like, this is business, and he did this. So I think that's there too, and that's why they were fighting.
And she's mad because he keeps blaming Victor, but Victor's not making Kyle do this. Like, he's not holding a gun to his head. He's not making him do it. He doesn't even have anything over him. Kyle's choosing to do
his anger toward his father.
Yeah. So it's like, Victor's an instigator, but Kyle's the one actually doing it. Right? Like,
and that's what Diane said. As long as you keep treating Kyle like a child who has, to your point, Amanda, there's no consequences to his actions. He's a grown man.
Yeah.
Stop treating him like a child.
I agree.
My thing I was just saying, Candace says, but the thing is, Billy doesn't feel that Jabot is his legacy, which I can understand. So Billy wants his own thing, but it's not like this. And Kyle, well, he wants to be a solo act too. I think Billy's stuck because Billy's not a chancellor either. He's not a chancellor. I mean, he's Jill's son, but he's not a chancellor. If anything, he should feel like Fenmore's is going to do that. That should be his legacy. That's the family thing. That's Lauren and all that. That's part of the family. That's her father. But he was raised with Jabot in his life. So I don't understand why he doesn't think that's his legacy. I have a hard time believing that he doesn't think it's his legacy. He was raised in that house. He was raised with Jill and all of them. So it's kind of weird to me. I just like both of them are brats. They're entitled brats. And that's what happens when you breed that kind of thing, because they were the younger ones. They weren't raised like Tracy and Ashley and all them. They had things handed to them. So that's what you get. You breed that breeds when you coddle kids, and you got coddled adults, entitled adults. I think it happens. I think it's almost natural. So they both are acting out in various ways, but they're very similar. And you can't think about Candace. They're both very similar. They both want to make a name for themselves somehow.
True. You know what I wish? I wish that Jill would come back and be on Billy's side and say, we're going to take Victor down. We're going after Victor. He's not going to take over this company. I'm really hoping she does that because how cool would that be? Then Victor has somebody going against him.
Nah, because Jill knows Victor, and they've been more friendly than not friendly over the years. And I just think Jill wants to believe. I like the whole thing. She wants to believe in her son. He continually screws up. So I wanted to come in and say, God bless America, like again. I think Julie did like Lily. I think she really did see something in, and she thinks of Lily as family, all the kids. Yeah. I think she really saw something in Lily. I mean, we can't discount that.
But when he tells her what Lily did, like Lily pretended we were going to be partners and then went behind my back with Victor. So what do you want me to just keep working with her, or like I don't trust her?
Georgia! Oh my God, Georgia just said what you said. Oh my God,
yeah, when Jill hears that, I think she might go, "Wait, what? What do you mean?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" Like, right? You know, I think maybe she might be on Billy's side.
She may not.
But Lily did that to save the company.
Yes, there you go.
That whole deception had to do with getting rid of Billy because Billy will self-destruct, and so will the company.
Yes. Is that what Tami?
Lily didn't do it to further her own agenda. Nope. She did it for the company. And Jill,
I totally disagree with you guys.
Oh,
she was so mad when she found out that she thinks that's hers. Period. She thinks that's hers. Okay. When she found out that Jill was gonna give Billy any kind of anything, she's mad, right? And no, this is my company. No, ma'am, it is not. You don't own it. You don't own it, right? And she feels like entitled. Like, oh well, why should Billy be here? Because his mom owns it. Okay, go work at your family company. Okay, do that.
See, here's the thing: Jill and Jack have the same problem.
Jill and Jack.
Jill gave this responsibility to Billy because she had faith that he would rise to the occasion and that he and Lily would work hand in hand and all would be well. No, it wasn't ever going to happen.
Well, he didn't destroy it yet, guys. Jeez.
He's on that trajectory.
The chat is totally torn in half. It's crazy. I love it. I love it. I love the chat torn in half. Totally torn in half. I love it. I love that our chat is. I love that we're torn in half. I love it. I love it.
Because you know what? If I was Jill, I would have said, "Why didn't you come to me? If you really thought Billy was destroying everything, why didn't you just come to me and tell me what's going on?" No, you went behind my back to Victor is what you did. So you think I'm going to let you run my company now? Bitch, please get out. You're not running my company. And well, I like Lily. By the way, I like Lily. Just saying.
Dewan says, no, she'll be angry with Billy because she already told Lily she's superior at business. Jill said that to Lily a long time ago.
Yeah, before she betrayed him.
Betrayed. She didn't betray nobody yet. I mean, the whole thing was, it was like she was trying to fight for the company. I'm with Tami. She was trying to fight for the company.
Yeah, but with Victor. For Victor to take it from Jill.
Well, yeah, she was fired. Yeah. Well, Jill can't talk shit because she know how that works.
Totally.
How that works. It was after she was fired.
That's fine, but your ass ain't working at my company.
But Candace, I give Jill points because that's her son. When it comes to your children, sometimes you make mistakes. You want to give them chance after you want to give them chances. That I can actually understand. I've grown children.
You have to. They're your kids for life.
Yeah, they're kids.
Right? So I give them some chances.
Right. So I'll give them that. I'll give them that. DC, I said that earlier, actually. So DC, I actually said it earlier. I said, yeah, why do you go to Fenmore's with his Auntie Lauren? That's what I said.
Right.
That's the fast family thing.
Wow.
Because remember, Chance and Devon are actually the Chancellor people. They're the ones that's the legacy for them. That's what should be for them. But he's a Billy's also a Fenmore because of Jill. So there's Fenmore's. Why aren't you over there trying to steal over there? It's like, how many chances have Jill given Billy? That don't mean anything either, Candace. Your child's your child. It just happened. Sometimes we get blinded. Sometimes I fully admit it. I will stand up for the
reason Diane can be so black and white about this is because she hasn't been in Kyle's life.
Yes,
she's not as close to him as Jack is. It's much more complicated.
She can see
much
from the outside, right?
Exactly. Tami's correct on that one. Exactly. But when you're close to your kids, Candace, you can't help it. it just happens. You're gonna do it for the rest of your life. You're gonna do it. Well, I know he isn't technically, but the fact is Catherine gave him all that money years and all this stuff. So it's kind of like it's all, but yeah, Chance is the only real chancellor. Yes, I get it. But Devon is part of that. He's part of that.
Oh, I knew Tami would be happy because Chance is gonna be a detective again.
He's
a detective. He's back.
He looked good in the suits, but it just looked so pretentious. It didn't look like
it didn't match him. It
didn't match him. No.
I love those jackets he wears with the collar
and that hair.
The hair.
Come on,
the hair
is like perfect.
I love the hair. Yes, I love the hair. And Claire also got a little, maybe having a job with baby Aria. So will we be seeing a baby?
Please no.
Ooh, she's got 2 jobs, right? 2 job offers.
Yeah.
That
was a sweet conversation between her and Nikki. I love
it. Was. Yes,
I do like. But that. I do want her to be working with Nikki. I would much rather see that.
Me too.
Well, I got to say that. Dewan said to us, Tami, Diane has objectivity that Jack doesn't, so he sees it that way.
Well, there's a reason she has that objectivity.
Candace goes, wait, he had clothes on? About Chance. Chance was not a good cop. Well, he was
why wasn't he a good cop?
Yeah, I can remember. I thought he was decent. What we had or whatever.
I mean, he figures out cases.
He's a good cop.
But anyway, I just think I'm glad he's supposed to be a cop again. That whole thing was whatever. So, I was seeing The Hand that Rocks the Cradle. Well, Candace, you saw they're remaking that movie apparently. I'm sorry, the original. Okay, side note, everybody. Side note. Side note. I love The Hand that Rocks the Cradle. That was Rebecca De Mornay, and I think it was Annabella Sciorra or whatever. And that movie, I mean, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that movie was good.
It was so good. But now they're doing a remake of it. I'm like, well, remake of it.
I know. Like, really?
I swear, ever since Jack left Victor for Dead Holes years ago, Victor said it's on site every time I see you. I wonder which way Harrison will grow up to be a brat or a good Chabot. I know. Well, you don't even see Harrison these days, so what's going on with him?
I want Ashley back. Come back, Eileen.
Well, I know. She's coming back.
She's supposed to come for the wedding. Summer should be
evidence. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, side note.
Coming for the wedding.
Yeah, that's her like her thing. Her thing is her I forgot the wording that they use, that it's coming, that's her date.
Yeah.
Or come home. So for anyone change the date of the wedding, I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, does anybody care about the wedding? I just don't. I don't think you should.
I think that something is gonna happen. Like, I feel like they have some kind of drama in store for them.
I hope so.
I do think they're cute. I thought it was cute that she said, you know what? I know how my dad is. So if you want me to just go tell him no and tell him, never mind, you know what? I would choose you. Basically, she's like, I'll choose you over him. Like, if you don't like it, we don't have to do it. I'll go tell him right now. And I was like, oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. And she's right.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish I cared about that storyline. So I just cared. I just wish I cared. Oh, also side note, they've now mentioned, we saw in a text, Amy Lewis. So they didn't show her first. I said they didn't show her. Okay.
So what's the deal? Yeah. Nate went to see her and like, what was that? Who is she?
Yeah.
Okay. Right? What?
Okay, folks. Here's a look who's related. No, that's wrong show. So Amy Lewis was played by Stephanie E. Williams back in the 80s. She worked with Nathan and Paul when they had a detective agency. You can go online, folks, so you can see stuff. But she left, and she had a relationship with Nathan, Big Nathan, for a minute too. When she left, I watched the scene again recently. She kissed Paul on the lips. I was like, this is the 80s. I'm like, oh, she was like, bye, Paul. I'm like, oh, I'm like, wow, God, Doug Davis kissed a black woman. I could laugh. Anyway, she left all these years, not to be mentioned ever again. When all of a sudden she had some box or something, and he was like, but it was something that, it was nothing important in it, but Nate has a feeling something's off.
Yeah.
So they cast the role. So I'm like, why didn't she come on? So I don't know. Something's about to happen.
Yeah. He said, I got the feeling that she was just kind of wanting to assess me, like get a vibe for me. So is this her son? Or I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I was confused.
Is Big Nathan alive? Well, I can't remember. So Big Nathan had AIDS, or he was HIV positive. I don't know. I can't remember what happened to him. Do Nate have a? That's what we're thinking. Is there a sibling? Does Nate have a sibling? I don't know.
Oh, that's.
Does she have a kid with the father?
Can he be equally as hot, please?
Wait.
Can he be equally as hot?
What is a girl, Amanda? It could be a girl, it could be a sister.
Can she be equally as hot? I'm okay with that too.
Yeah.
It's fine. Man, woman. But that's pretty funny, actually. We got Amy. Elena's coming back too. Yeah, she's coming back also. But that's all everybody said in the chat. Like, did Amy have a child with Big Nathan? I guess that's. I mean, it was just a weird conversation. Like, we were Tami was just, we're like, that was like, that nothing really big happened when he saw it. Was happened off camera. Nothing big happened, but he has a feeling.
Yeah.
So okay. So I think she's coming. Elena can stay where she is. No, I like my girl. Oh, I wish they bring back as Valerie Spencer. All the Spencers are coming back over there on PH. I think Elena's mom is Amy, but Elena and Nate's together. Remember? Let's be together. They've been half siblings sleeping together. I don't think Bold. Bold would do that.
Bold might do that.
Yeah, I don't think Weinar would do that. But Candace, hello. Oh, I think Elena's mom is Amy. Elena has a baby with Nate. Oh. So Candace thinks. Did Elena go away for a year and have a baby?
Could happen. Oh, I'm excited. I like Elena.
Okay, Candace. Okay. You act like you write soap operas or something, Candace.
Yeah, right.
I know, right?
Gotti Light went the route with kissing cousins. I was just gonna say Jonathan and Tami. Yes, I know. Jonathan and Tami. I know. Jonathan's one of my favorite characters ever on soap operas. Tom Pelphrey was just like, he was enigmatic. That's a big you there. Enigmatic.
I was so obsessed with him.
Oh, he was the bomb. It was like he's doing such great stuff now to the shows. He's doing some good stuff. Give Nate a family. By extension, cobble together a Winter's family. That'd be kind of nice, I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Did we miss anything? I'm trying to think. Did I catch anything? I think we can miss anything. I think we're good.
Did we?
Maybe we got everything. Oh yeah, Mac and Billy, the cousins too, so to speak. They were cousins.
And Sally and Adam and that whole repeat.
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
What is Adam? What is going on with Adam? Like he said, he's in love with Sally, right? But then he's telling Chelsea like, his feelings. I think we're done. I think I got feelings for you. I'm like, what?
So I don't know. And I love Audra, to Sally. Just get over him. Like,
yeah. She's like, hello. Well, but Audra, Audra tough. She was tough stuff. She's like, I can take it, whatever.
Yeah, I do love
but she got something there too.
What did she say? She said, show him what he's missing. Or something like that. And I was
like, Candace is calling it. Yep, I'm calling it. Timestamp. Elena had a baby with Nate. Get ready for Audra's reaction. No, the actor who played Jonathan's been a lot. What? The actor who plays Jonathan's been on a lot of stuff, actually. Look up, go Google him. You'll see he's on, at least he pops up on a lot of stuff.
I don't want a baby on this show.
Me neither. Oh yeah.
Like, I don't want no damn baby.
Yep.
Boring.
Yes, Mac is Catherine's granddaughter. Yeah, through Brock. Yeah, she's a chancellor also. Maybe Adam Newman's working for the FBI. Funny. So I think we got everybody, got everything. That's good. Okay, everything. We won't be here next week, ladies, or myself or anybody. I will be in Excremento celebrating some birthdays of my children. But we'll be back the following week. That's the 27th. We'll be back the 27th.
Okay.
Talk about some more Weinars. Y-E-R-A. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, everybody. Thanks everybody for watching. 36 people watching us. Thank you so much. If you are listening to us on the audio podcast, hello, audio podcast listeners. Thank you for listening to us. And you saw online, I'm celebrating kind of with all of this, almost 9 years doing this show of some form, and about 7 years with Tami. So I love you, Tami.
I love you.
We've been doing this for a while.
I've been here for like
3 years. Yeah, you came on during the pandemic.
Was it 2020? So like almost, like 4 years now, right? 24.
It's about yeah. I know.
Ooh, it's old.
I did announce it, Candace. I did. It's just for me. It's really interesting because, like, when I was talking to Frank about it, we talked about it even afterwards. We started these. There was just no thought of time. Like, you just do them. You're in the moment. We do these week to week. We're in the moment, just doing them. And all of a sudden, you're like, it's been 5 years, 6 years. It's just so weird. This is so natural. These shows are on year round.
Yeah,
it's just so natural. Like we take little breaks in between, but like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, but I've been doing this show almost as long as the other shows too. Like, oh yeah. And then me and Tami met in like 2017. Oh, like that's kind of great before I had my Bell's palsy. And then I left and I came back, and you came back with me my first show. I'm like, it's just time. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy. But I appreciate everybody out there supporting JLJ Media. We're going through a great renaissance right now. All of our shows, we have audio dramas, everything. All our shows are doing very, very well. I see the numbers, and I can almost cry that you guys believe in me and my network. That I started 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago on a whim. And I appreciate everyone who shows up to us whenever we come on a Sunday. You show up. We're gone. You come back with us also. I see the regular faces in here, the names in here. We do appreciate it. We do. We really do. The three of us do appreciate it. We love you guys. And we'll see. Oh, I just want to ask you, just because I'm just curious myself. We used to do from the other show. What's going on with Bold and Beautiful podcast? What's going on?
Well, my co-host quit. Okay.
So okay. There you go, kids.
I made my sister fill in, and she's been really busy, like in her own life with her dancing and this and that and her kids and everything. And so the scheduling has been a nightmare. So it was just been on hiatus, but I am working on it. As a matter of fact, Candace, I messaged you.
She's on right now.
I want to answer that message back. No, it's coming though, and I'm gonna make Tami be on it too. I'm not gonna give her a choice.
I'll come on for an episode. I'll come on for an episode.
All right, awesome.
You did it. You started it because you watched me on TV. So you should continue doing it if you want to continue doing it. Come on.
Oh yeah, I love doing it. I just gotta find a co-host.
And then that is not easy. I know that's not easy, actually.
Yeah.
We all know that's not easy. You know how it is. Stay tuned for Santa Barbara after show. No, I don't have Santa Barbara after show. Even though Mark J. Freeman's been texting me Santa Barbara stuff because he's been watching it recently.
Before we sign off, hit that like button, you guys.
Yeah.
Yes, and Candace says she just got her phone back. It's a message. Because she lost her phone or something. Okay, kids. We love you guys. Bye.